Bauer was just ridiculous how good he was when that curveball was breaking the way it was in the first inning, and more importantly, the way he was locating it. That's a tough night for any hitter or any lineup. So Francona, 1-0 him with both of those decisions.
All right, so let's look forward to today. Now, we saw the game plan by Bauer last night was curveball all night long, curveballs, and he was getting the strikes and all that other stuff. Give me the 4-1-1 on Corey Kluber now, and what we're going to have to deal with him, and how the Yankees should go about trying to get some hits off of him and some runs.
Well, it's a devastating slider, Boomer. It's not that big 12-6 curveball that Bauer had. It's a slider that moves across the plate and has some great depth down. If you're the Yankees, that's the pitch you want to stay away from. He also has a good two-seamer with movement, kind of what Bauer did in the inner half to Didi, to Headley, to a lot of the lefties, and bringing it back to the inside corner. The one thing I want to pay attention to tonight, and the Indians did, and Bauer especially, and Allen at the end of the game, they did a great job with Aaron Judge elevating fastballs, middle of the plate, just above the strike zone, kind of getting him excited up in the zone. I don't think Kluber loves to pitch that way, but I think Aaron Judge probably is going to get some fastballs up and probably just out of the zone. If he can look for a mistake up there, he might be able to put one good swing on it. So, I think Cleveland definitely showed their hand on how they're going to try to get Aaron Judge out. They're going to try to elevate fastballs and breaking balls off the plate.
And kudos to you guys. That was actually covered on the pregame show on Yes Network. One more for me, talking with John Flaherty of the Yes Network. Why do you suppose, and I guess this is kind of a playoff scope question, the likes of Greinke, Sale, Severino for sure on Tuesday night, even John Gray, why do you suppose these ace pitchers have struggled, as even Verlander, although the stats don't look bad, I didn't think he was great yesterday either. Why do you think the aces have struggled so far here the first couple of games?
Well, I think Greinke was probably the most surprised. Everybody else that you bring up, Sale was kind of limping to the finish line. And I don't think he was intimidated by the moment. It was his first postseason start, obviously, but I think he was running on fumes. The other guys, they're young. Gray is a power pitcher. Severino's a power pitcher. And when you have all that adrenaline, you have all that excitement, you go out there and you overthrow. You try to do too much. And, probably the biggest step for any young pitcher, and I thought Severino did such a good job this year, is kind of stepping off the mound, slowing the game down when things get really fast, because they get going really fast.